expecting you.
Dylan, what are you doing here? It's way early in the morning.
It's almost time.
Time? Time for what exactly?
The movies.
The movies?
Sonic.
Oh shoot, the Sonic movie. Hey guys and girls, it's me today, Rocky, and welcome to the Sonic movie review.
Why are you holding a coffee mug? An empty one, in fact.
Well, it's my daily lifting exercise.
Never mind.
Well, let's get into it. Hey guys and gals, it's me today, Rocket, and today we're finally going to be reviewing the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. So of course, as always, we're going to start off with a non-spoiler review, and then we're going to go on to some spoilers. So I feel like it's fun to start off this review by talking about the main thing that people were, well, thinking about when someone mentions the word Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I know that's 4 words, but whatever, you know what I mean. And that of course is the design of Sonic, because, well, look, you heard the story from so many other places. I don't think it's wise to just mention it again for you guys. So, yeah, let's just get into the design, shall we? Which is actually a pretty good design for Sonic. Of course, you can still see that it is Sonic, of course. You got the red shoes, well, kind of, I guess. I mean, his shoes kind of change until it goes into the red shoes in the movie. But yeah, you got the iconic red shoes. Now it's more of a Puma shoes, which I can really like. And of course you got the white gloves and all that. So it's kind of, the same Sonic we all know from the games, but kind of movie-fied, I guess you can say. I know that's not a word, but you know what I mean. I guess you can say it fits more well into a movie than the original Sonic design we all know. So yeah, I really like it. I also really like that the model itself is actually pretty expressive, and it actually really works well with, the writing of this movie, which is honestly pretty good, especially when it comes to Sonic and Robotnik. They're not as close as the game counterparts as they should be for me, but they're close enough to the point where when you see these guys on screen at the cinema, when you're watching the movie of course, you see them and you'll be like, yeah, that's Sonic and Robotnik. One thing that I always noticed when people brought up the Sonic movie before the movie was released is the fact that, oh, it's gonna be similar to Alvin and the Chipmunks because it's in the real world, it's a cartoon character in the real world and stuff like that. It's gonna be similar to that. But when I keep seeing that, I was like, really? You do realize they're talking about Sonic here, right? That alone, you can already tell it's gonna be way different than, those other movies like Alvin and the Chipmunks and stuff like that. So, yeah, and that's because, Sonic is known for being a man of action, or more specifically a hedgehog of action. Yeah, that doesn't roll off the tongue, does it? But yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, you get to see a lot of action sequences in the movie, which are actually honestly pretty entertaining. It's still in the spirit of Sonic, which I honestly really like. And also the fact that Sonic usually comes with a bit of lore, I guess you could say, when it comes to the games, and also a part of in some of the comics as well. So yeah, they took that in mind and put a bit of lore in this movie as well, but it's not as big or complicated as in the games, like the adventure style games, and in the comics, like the Archie Sonic comics. There's nothing like, Sonic dying and releasing a big monster of destruction or something like that. There's nothing like that here. Before I move on to the spoiler review, I want to talk about one particular thing that you need to take note before you watch the movie, and that is the fact that this movie is a family movie. It's fun for the whole family, I guess you could say. Your parents are going to enjoy it. If you're a teenager, you're going to enjoy it. If you're a kid, you're going to enjoy it as well. So yeah, don't be surprised when Sonic does the something in the movie where if somebody makes a video about the Sonic movie, they're going to make a big deal out of it. I mean, seriously, am I the only one who's bothered with people making a big deal out of it when they make a review like what I'm doing right now. I mean, seriously, it's just one small scene to have the, get the kids a little giggle, I guess you could say. So yeah, it doesn't affect the movie at all. So guys, I don't understand why they need to make a big deal out of it, waste 1 minute in the video just talking about it or something like that. So yeah, seriously, I don't understand it at all. But anyways, on to the spoiler review. So remember a few days ago I did a Let's Predicted for the Sonic movie, and I said this. I don't think we're gonna see any special appearances from Tails or Knuckles, even though they were mentioned in the Speed Me Up music video, of course. So basically in this universe, Sonic has to go on the run because there's a lot of people who want to steal his powers because, well, who doesn't want, super speed and all that. So yeah, he has to jump from planet to planet using the, the golden rings from the games. But yeah, he jumps to planet to planet until he reaches Earth, and he stays there for a bit until he got discovered by, the military and Tom the Cop. He was gonna go to another planet, which is the Mushroom Planet. A lot of people think it's a reference to Mushroom Hill Zone from Sonic 3, but I know it's more of a reference to Super Mario because remember Sonic and Mario were rivals in the 90s. So yeah, and Sonic even said, "I hate mushrooms." I don't know what you guys are doing there. But anyways, yeah, he was gonna go to the next planet until he accidentally drops the rings to San Francisco, which funny enough is where Tom has to go. So it's a fun road trip between, Sonic the Hedgehog and Tom Wachowski the Cop. I know it's not called Tom the Cop, but I'm so used to saying like Blaze the Cat and Knuckles the Echidna. I just go with it. So Tom the Cop it is. So yeah, it's a pretty simple plot, and later on Sonic, learns that he can still stay on Earth and have friends and all that. So yeah, he's not totally alone in this world and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a pretty simple plot, and I know a lot of people are just gonna go like, this is not what Sonic the Hedgehog is, but yeah, to be honest, it is kind of branching out from the games, but I also really like it. It still fits Sonic well, especially because it also gives us a bit more focus on Sonic's power, which we never really get to see in the games, which I really appreciate. But I do have a big problem with this movie's storyline, and that's how simple it is, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I did predict, and my Let's predicted that this movie is going to be very simple with, it's just going to be a fun journey with Sonic and Tom the Cop, fun road trip. But yeah, I kind of wish I was proven wrong there, so yeah, it's a bit too simple for my liking, and yeah. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I kind of feel like this is also a problem with Tom the Cop as well, because he's simply just, the straight man in this movie. I mean, sure, he had a bit of character development in the movie, but it's, very simple as the rest of the movie. So yeah, I kind of feel like they could have made him a nice contrast to Sonic. There's a bit of a missed opportunity there. I kind of feel like they could be like both opposites, but they do have similar goals at the end. So yeah, kind of similar to, Rouge and Topaz in Sonic X. So yeah, I kind of feel like they could have done that in this movie. So yeah, who knows? Maybe in a sequel, because we do know that, there is gonna be a Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in development, because of course, yeah, the movie made a lot of money, and yeah, there's also an end credit scene as well with Tails, of course. So yeah, I'm really interested to see what they're gonna do, because it's a very different kind of Sonic from the Sonic we all know. So it's a bit hard to find out, what they're gonna do next. So yeah, I'm really interested. Hopefully we're gonna have more big game references, because I know the fact that the reason why they kind of limit it because it's it's a bit of a low budget movie. So yeah, hopefully with a higher budget this time, they're gonna make even more fun references to games, make it more authentic to the Sonic we know and love.
To be honest, at first I didn't watch the Sonic movie, but then after this guy, Mr. Farad here, he told me that it's gonna be great, so I decided to watch with him. So yeah, a lot of things happen. I guess you can say more action, I guess, I was expecting. And it was kind of heartwarming.
Oh, okay then. Is that all?
Yeah.
So that's all I have to say about the Sonic movie. To put it simply, it's a fun and simple and also short movie. I mean, seriously, they weren't kidding when they put the accolade, "This is the fastest and funniest movie of the year." Yeah, they really meant that in this movie. It's very short. It's like think it was like 1 hour and 30 minutes. So yeah, it was worth the wait, I guess you could say. I mean, sure, it could have been more spectacular, but the fact that we finally reached the point where we actually got a Sonic movie, I'm just happy that it's out. So yeah, I'm really glad. So with that said, alright guys and gals, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, as for the rest of the Sonic the Marathon, because I know we kind of go off schedule for the past couple of days because we kind of a bit of delay. Yeah, I am still interested to review Sonic X and Team Sonic Racing, but not right now. Maybe later on in March because I'm kind of a bit busy. So yeah, just stay tuned, I guess you could say. So until then, rock it on.